I want to show you 4 colors here which are part of the SEM SureCoat waterborne system that can really help a person match colors. And a lot of people aren't aware of these. Now the 2 main colors that are actually part of our intermix system are the SEM Brilliant Red and the SEM Kwinto Violet. Now the Brilliant Red exists because it will help you match a lot of these brighter reds, and then the Kwinto Violet exists because it will help you match a lot of these deeper maroons and maybe purple and things like that. So let me just show you a little bit the difference in these colors. Now, normal system, a lot of people have what we call the Kwinto Red, the red oxide, and magenta. But if you look here, you see the Brilliant Red? It's much brighter than the Kwinto Red. So let's say you have a color that's brighter than the Kwinto Red. It'd be impossible to match it unless you have the Brilliant Red. Same goes with the Kwinto Violet. If you get some of these deep browns or maroon colors, it's virtually impossible, even with the magenta, to get right there where you want to be. But the Kwinto Violet will help bring the color in. Just as an example, just today, a person sent us, it's a purple. Here, I'll show you a different angle so you can probably see this on your screen. And we were able to match the color very easily. But about 1/3 of this sprayed out paint here consisted of the Kwinto Violet. So if there's that much of the paint, of that color in this paint, for me to match the color, common sense says if I didn't have Kwinto Violet, I wouldn't have been able to match this color. Same goes for reds. We get all kinds of reds sent to us. And these are brighter than the Kwinto Red, so I needed the Brilliant Red to match them. So it just makes sense to have at least a smaller amount of these colors with you so you can match these kind of colors. Now moving on to something else, a lot of people like to use browns, and we actually have 2 browns. We have a light tinting brown and a dark tinting brown. Now the light tinting brown leans toward the greenish side, the dark tinting brown leans toward the reddish side. And let me explain that. In fact, visually I'm going to be able to do this for you. I have a little bit of the SEM SureCoat white in here, and I'm going to take my light tinting brown. Let me just pull a little bit out of here, and I'm going to try to put just 1 drop in there. Okay, I'll squeeze it, 1 drop. All right. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the dark tinting brown. Okay. So let's squeeze a little bit in there. Get my white. Have another cup. Put 1 more drop in there. Okay, perfect. Right, now let's just stir these up and see what happens. You're going to see completely different colors just with 1 drop of the brown that leans toward the greeny side and 1 drop of the brown that leans toward the reddish side. So let me just wipe my knife off here. Stir up the dark brown. I'll just hold these up to the camera so you can see the difference. Okay. See that? There we go. 2 completely different colors, one with the light tinting brown in and one with the dark tinting brown. And let me just show you on a chart here. Now what we did, we took our light tinting brown and white. I put 10 drops of light tinting brown into white, and I put 30 drops of light tinting brown into the white. And look how different, okay? But we're leaning toward the greenish side. Now, obvious here, we're leaning toward the reddish side. We have the dark tinting brown. So I put 10 drops into white, put 30 drops into white. And so we develop different colors. So the more brown, of course, we add, the more it's going to change for us. But that's a great starting point for off-white colors, because rarely do you see something that's just stark, pure white. It's going to be off-white, and this is a great starting point. So I just wanted to show you these 4 different colors that can really help you when you're using the SEM SureCoat system to do your work.